Plus, we pay tribute. A dramatic scene unfolds as a man falls through a roof and a woman is stranded. It's new on Jet 24. And the Pope out of the Vatican releases a statement finally breaking his silence about the grand jury report detailing thousands of cases of sexual abuse by Pennsylvania priests.
Live in high definition from your news leader, this is Jet 24 Action News at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Elena LaQuatra. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. The community comes together to remember the life of an Erie police officer. It's continuing coverage this afternoon. Officer Michael Conway served the Erie Police Department for 19 years, passing away on August 11th after suffering a heart attack while on duty. Today, the community is gathering to remember his life and his legacy. Ron Hilliard is joining us now live from Officer Conway's funeral mass that's taking place on the Bayfront Convention Center this afternoon. Ron?
Elena, we are just outside where that funeral mass is taking place. Just to give you a scope of what the impact of Officer Michael Conway's life is like, this entire parking lot is full of vehicles from multiple departments all across the area. Inside, hundreds of people, family and friends are gathered to remember and celebrate the life of Officer Michael Conway. It was a moment of honor as honor guards passed through and officers stood at salute for the casket. The 46-year-old Conway died on August 11th while on duty. He was serving at the police station when he suffered a massive heart attack. He was a 19-year veteran of the Erie Police Force and a veteran of the United States Army. Now, this funeral began around 11:15 this morning. It's expected to go until about 12:30. At that time, a procession of more than 100 vehicles will make its way along Bayfront Connector, Bayfront Parkway over to Wintergreen Gorge Cemetery, where he will be interned. We'll have full coverage throughout the day of this funeral mass for Officer Michael Conway. Back to you, Elena.
That's Ron Hilliard reporting live, and he'll have the complete story tonight on Jet 24 Action News at 5 o'clock. A dramatic scene unfolds after a man falls through a roof on Erie's Bayfront. According to the police at the scene, a man fell through the roof of McAllister's around 11:45 p.m. last night near Smuggler's Wharf. A woman became stranded and called 911. The fire department was called to get her down, and the man was taken to an Erie hospital for treatment.
The main challenge is just the age and the condition of the building and the lighting conditions here. Weren't able to get a really clear look at the condition of the roof. What we could see didn't look 100% solid. At this time, I have no idea why they were up here.
The woman was arrested and taken to the police station. The investigation is continuing this morning. Now we're turning to some continuing coverage. Sunday was the first time many Catholics in Pennsylvania attended services following the release of last week's grand jury report. Erie Diocese leaders say it's overwhelming for people to read the horrific details of the abuse. However, the silver lining is that many victims have finally been able to come forward and tell their stories.
From the altar, I'm ashamed of my church. I really am, and I pray that these victims can find relief. I also said that if we had more women in leadership positions and more lay people, this would never have happened. They wouldn't have tolerated it.
Several bishops are calling for a review board to make sure those who cover up abuse are also held accountable. And the Survivors Network of those abused by priests, also known as SNAP, is holding an event tomorrow to talk more about priest abuse. SNAP members will meet with the media in front of St. Mark's Center Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Then group members will hold a support meeting from 6 until 8 at the Blasco Library. Victims of abuse and their supporters are invited, and the media will not be permitted inside that meeting, and that's to protect those wishing to speak. The Pope is breaking his silence about the sexual abuse scandal in the Catholic Church. In a statement released today by the Vatican, Pope Francis said, quote, "If one member suffers, all suffer together with it." He went on to say, "These words of St. Paul forcefully echo in my heart as I acknowledge once more the suffering endured by many minors due to sexual abuse." The Pope also said, quote, "No effort to beg pardon and to seek to repair the harm done will ever be sufficient." This weekend, the Pope will travel to Ireland, which dealt with a sexual abuse scandal back in 2009. Pope Francis is expected to meet with victims during that visit. To some court news now. A man is expected to appear in court for his preliminary hearing. That's Keemon Turner. He's facing charges stemming from a home invasion that happened in the 600 block of East 4th Street on May 7th. Turner's hearing is set for 2 o'clock this afternoon. And a man accused of breaking into a home after the residents had died entered a plea in court today. Jury selection was set to begin this morning for Tyree Catledge. Catledge is one of the 3 men charged with breaking into a home hours after 2 men drowned in floodwaters. Authorities say the defendants stole TVs, guns, and money from the home. Today, Catledge pleaded guilty instead of going to trial. There's no date set for the sentencing. Girard native Samantha Sayers went missing while hiking solo in Washington State. The search for her has not let up. Kristen Nielsen spoke with loved ones who say they aren't giving up anytime soon.
Sam Sayers has been missing since August 1st. Kevin Dares, her fiancé, has turned his home into a command base for volunteers who've stepped up to help find her. He explains that moment when he realized something was seriously wrong.
I'll never forget that moment standing at the base of Headley's Pass, and it's about midnight, and you can't see anything, and you have to step back and you realize that you can't do this yourself.
Since then, search and rescue crews alongside hundreds of volunteers have been combing the area surrounding Vesper Peak, where Sam was last seen. Her mother, Lisa Sayers, keeping those following the search updated via daily Facebook videos. She can't believe how many people have been following Sam's story.
People from all over the world are reaching out to us.
Sam moved to the Seattle area more than 2 years ago, and although she set out for a challenge, this wasn't the first time she'd hiked those trails.
A couple days before she left, she was just excited about this. She wanted to do it because she wanted to do something bigger and harder for her birthday.
And although something obviously went wrong that day, her family has hope that her stubbornness is what's keeping her alive now, wherever she may be.
Traveling through Girard, you can see just how much this story has impacted this community. Nearly every surface and storefront is covered with yellow ribbons and inspirational messages praying for Sam's safe return.
One of those things you don't think is ever going to push today, 18. If somebody would have told us we'd have been here 18 days later, day 1, I would have stood there in disbelief.
Despite the search nearing its 3rd week with no sign of Sam, the search and rescue teams have only stepped up their efforts, making this the longest missing person search in the Snohomish County Sheriff Department's history, according to Sam's mom. Many of the trails in the area have been closed to make it easier for rescue teams as well as their canines to pick up any clues.
My daughter's alive, and I know it's hard for some people to feel that way because it's been 18 days, but she's alive. She's a fighter, and we won't give up until we have her home.
In Girard, Kristen Nielsen, Jet 24 Action News.
It looks like an electrical problem may be to blame for a fire that damaged a Lake City mobile home. And here's the scene. This is what firefighters were met with when they pulled up to the scene in the Lakeside Village Mobile Home Park along Route 5 in Lake City. A relative of the homeowner was inside with a child when flames were spotted in the bedroom wall. Firefighters were able to rescue 2 dogs from the smoky fire. They were given oxygen, and they will be okay.
Total props to Girard, Lake City, Springfield that are all here, and they got the rest of the dogs out, got them oxygen, and they're actually sitting in my truck enjoying the air conditioning right now.
Girard and Springfield fire crews assisted Lake City in battling that blaze. Now to some news out of Ashtabula County. 2 mobile homes are a total loss after a fire broke out Saturday night. The call came in for a fire just after 6 p.m. at Cresslawn Mobile Home Park. One trailer was fully involved when fire crews arrived on the scene, with fire spreading to trailers on either side of it. One person suffered minor burn injuries and was transported to the hospital. And an early morning ATV accident sends one person to the hospital with serious injuries. About 2:30 Sunday morning, Mill Creek fire crews responded to an ATV rollover at Woodhaven and Fiedler Drives. One person was taken to an Erie hospital for treatment. There is no other information available at this time. A safe swimming advocacy organization recently released statistics about the amount of drownings that have happened in the Great Lakes this year. This is a story affecting your safety. The Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project says there have been 64 drownings in the Great Lakes this year. Of those 64, there have been 23 drownings in Lake Erie. 2 people have drowned in the Erie region. Prescott lifeguards say people can stay safe by only swimming in guarded beaches and by keeping an eye on kids at all time.
A lot of times, again, activities are being done out on the park. People get caught up in the activities. and all of a sudden we lose a child here. We have missing children out here, sometimes 4 and 5 times a week.
Since 2010, this organization has tracked about 687 Great Lake drownings. They say they send out these stats in an effort to keep people safe and aware. Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters. Republican gubernatorial nominee Scott Wagner and his running mate Jeff Bardos will hold a town hall meeting in Erie today. This will be Wagner's 9th town hall meeting since July and his first in Erie. The event is free and open to the public. The town hall meeting will be held at Wagner's campaign headquarters at 4815 Peach Street. Doors open at 6:30. The event gets underway at 7. For all of your election news, head to your local election headquarters at yourerie.com. New Mercyhurst University students are giving back in an annual tradition. It's the school's annual day of service. The students are taken to places around the community to help with whatever may be needed. That could include raking, trash pickup, painting, and more. The day of service helps students gain a better understanding of the community outside of the campus. University leaders say the students will deliver more than 2,000 hours of community service just today.
I absolutely love it. I love getting involved, and I think service is really important. I am involved in a lot of clubs on campus as well, and service is a huge part of Mercyhurst and our mission.
Students will be visiting a total of 22 sites. Coming up on Jet 24 Action News at noon, Americans are eating out a lot, but is it increased prosperity or increased prices? Find out after Tom's forecast. How's it looking, Tom?
Well, any day's a good day to eat out, Elena, but we are looking at some sunshine for the day. So far, it's a hazy sun. We'll look at that forecast for the coming week. It's coming up after the break.
From your news leader, you're watching Elena LaQuatra and meteorologist Tom DeVecchio. This is Jet 24 Action News at noon.
Closed captioning brought to you by Home Instead Senior Care.
Don't gamble with your education. Trust a school with over 50 years of experience. EIT's welding instructors will train you with the skills employers need.
The EIT graduates we have hired have been top-notch. They come to us with the skills we need and are able to hit the ground running. I'm very impressed with EIT welding graduates.
Don't wait. Classes start soon. Call Erie Institute of Technology today at 868-9900 to schedule a tour. When it comes to welding career education, experience counts.
Isn't it about time you got the best sleep of your life? Then come discover the power of Tempur-Pedic sleep at Denver Mattress. With Tempur-Pedic's pressure-relieving comfort, you'll fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. And right now, get a free adjustable base upgrade. Or save $550 with the purchase of an Elite, Luxe, or Breeze mattress. Get the best sleep of your life today at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic Elite retailer.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. So why accept it from your allergy pills? Most pills don't finish the job because they don't relieve nasal congestion. Flonase allergy relief is different. Flonase relieves sneezing, itchy, watery eyes, and a runny nose, plus nasal congestion, which pills don't. Flonase helps block 6 key inflammatory substances. Most pills only block 1, and 6 is greater than 1. Start your day with Flonase for more complete allergy relief. Flonase, this changes everything.
Window World has you covered when it comes to vinyl siding. Call now for a free estimate and have our professional installers update the look of your home. Window World has quality options designed for you. Siding from Window World, simply the best for less.
Insurance isn't something you want to think about. Your home, vehicles, and investments are as important to me as they are to you. Thank you for voting us Erie's #1 choice in the insurance category.
From Jet 24, here's meteorologist Tom DeVecchio, your weather authority.
We talked about Sam Sayers, of course, so we're looking here at our live shot here from our Bob Ferrando Ford World, and we talked about all the yellow ribbons here. They are along Peach Street. Practically every pole has a yellow ribbon, you know, in hopes that they'll find Sam. So good to see Gerard, and of course so many other people, you know, giving hope and the hope that they will find her alive and well. But good people there in Girard, thank you all for showing your support for Sam, as shown on our live cam. Our weather watcher temperatures right now, we have no rain in the region, just rather smoky-looking sunshine at this time. Northeast Joe at 74, 78 at Penn State Barron, as well as actually the Niagara Pier, Dr. Tom at 78. Here in Summit, 77. George has 76 in Venango Township. Cloudy, a little cooler out toward Corey, where Bill has 72. Farther inland, Cambridge Springs 73, Woodcock Borough 77, Meadville 76, as is Westmead. Peggy Antioch at 72, and in Pittsfield, Kirk reporting 75 degrees. Dew points slowly creeping up. They are in the mid-60s here, almost setting the stage for tomorrow's weather by giving us the moisture for today, kind of the juice. And here's the big picture. See this white haze that's covering practically all from Buffalo all the way west. Now, some of the brighter splotches are clouds, but that white haze is smoke. That's smoke from the wildfires out west. We've been talking about it for the past week or two, and it's getting a little more enhanced. Before it was kind of a real light haze. Now it's pretty prominent. Still thin, sun shining through here, but it shows you just how thick that air can get, how thick the smoke can get, even though they are thousands of miles away and going on for several weeks. Now, some of that smoke could get washed out tomorrow here. We have a complex system heading our way, and interesting setup here. Now, the new models have the warm front to the south as this cold front and occluded front come through the area during the afternoon. We're going to have two separate areas of storms. One will come in late tonight and early tomorrow morning, and that will lay the groundwork, but it could also stabilize the atmosphere. If it stabilizes it, when the main front goes through in the atmosphere and we get a lot of clouds in between these systems, the threat of severe will be low. But if we get some sunshine, or if the front comes in a little later in the day to allow for more instability, some of the storms tomorrow could be on the strong side or severe side during the afternoon. Either way, we'll be here watching it, and we will update you as that situation develops. In the meantime, behind it, much cooler air for Wednesday, low 70, something we haven't seen in a while, and we're using the LE word, lake effect showers in this case, though. But it'll be short-lived. This high builds in behind it, and it'll give us some warmer temperatures for the end of the week. So for this afternoon, some hazy sunshine, warm here along the lakeshore. Temperatures mainly in the lower 80s. Similar forecast on the inland side and in the Chautauqua-Allegheny area as well. Temperatures upper 70s to near 80. Some showers and storms develop late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Then we get a break. More showers and storms will redevelop during the afternoon as the main front goes by. And again, some of those storms could be on the strong side, with temperatures in the low 80s. As we head toward Wednesday, we're looking at scattered showers, much cooler, highs low 70s, and we'll get into the low 80s by Friday. Maybe some showers for the weekend. Updates of that forecast can be found anytime. Head to our website, yourerie.com.
Hopefully, weekend showers will hold off.
Well, hopefully they will, but we'll watch for some, could be rough weather for tomorrow. We'll be watching.
We can get through tomorrow. Now, the largest agricultural fair in the state is in full swing now. We'll show you what was going on over the weekend and what you can expect through the week. Don't go anywhere.
Stressed out? That's how you'll feel when you're hurt in an accident. The insurance company may give you the runaround. That's where we can help. We take over the legal hassle so you have one less thing to stress about. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
You've always made it look easy. March to your own beat. And lived life in the fast lane. Turning 65, that won't change you either. The only difference is it's time to find a Medicare plan that fits you. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield makes it easy with our $0 premium Medicare plan. You'll pay nothing for primary care doctor visits and generic prescriptions. Plus, you'll enjoy routine vision and dental coverage, a no-cost gym membership, and so much more. See how valuable this plan really is. Call 1-866-230-3049 to request your free Medicare planning guide with a complete listing of benefits. Choose Highmark and get a Medicare plan for all you've got planned. Call Call 1-866-230-3049 today.
Education is the key to ending poverty, and we know that when Erie kids aren't going hungry, they're far more likely to succeed in school, and therefore in life. That's why we're on a mission to keep our youngsters fed. We're on a mission to crush poverty.
LifeWorks Erie and Lecom Health invite you to get your flu shot at the Living Well Living Long Expo and Flu Season Kickoff September 6th from 8 until 3 at the Shrine Club. No upfront cost, and all flu vaccinations are given by licensed nurses September 6th at the Shrine Club.
Frustrated? When you're hurt in an accident, dealing with the insurance company can leave you at your wit's end. Let us take over the hassles and paperwork so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Time now to take a look at this afternoon's market numbers. At noon, the markets are mixed. The Dow was up 109 points, the NASDAQ down just over a point, and the S&P 500 was in the green, up 7 points. In business news today, Americans are dining out a lot. Spending at restaurants across the country over the last 3 months is up over 25%. That's the biggest jump on record. While economists say the numbers show people are eating out more, at least some of the increased spending is also due to large restaurant chains raising prices. Pepsi is set to spend billions on a company that lets you make your own soda. PepsiCo has agreed to buy SodaStream for $3.2 billion. It would be the company's largest acquisition in nearly a decade. And your next smart speaker or smartwatch could cost more if a new round of tariffs is approved by the White House. The Consumer Technology Association says tariffs under consideration now could hit several types of electronics, raising costs by up to $3.2 billion on consumers. And Netflix says no, it is not adding commercials. Some users last week spotted videos playing between episodes of shows, but Netflix says they were just tests of promotions for other shows and movies, and they say there will always be a skip button. Coming up on Jet 24 Action News at noon, it was a great weekend celebrating Erie. If you were able to get into town to check it out, organizers want to hear from you. Plus, there's some money up for grabs by sharing your thoughts. We'll tell you all about it when we come back.
Hi, I used to drive a Chevy, now I drive a Kia.
It's time for Crazy Nines. Buy a Kia Forte for $13,999 or lease for only $99. $99 a month.
I want to see ya in a Kia.
Beata Pediatrics Erie is looking for RNs, LPNs, and CNAs to join our team. Make a difference and actually love your job. Rewarding work, one child at a time. Providing clinical care and support services in their homes. Apply online or find out more at Beata.com or call Shelley at 814-835-2400. Beata Pediatrics Erie, your next best employer.
Just when you thought the great New York State Fair couldn't get any greater, we're back again with even greater thrills. Great big animals, live concerts from the greatest bands, and tons of great food. And this year, we've added the brand new Expo Center with great attractions like free public ice skating with admission. Don't miss out on all the great fun from August 22nd to September 3rd in Syracuse, New York. Get your tickets to the Great New York State Fair at iloveny.com.
I used to drive a Honda, but now I drive a Kia.
You can change too. Lease an all-wheel drive Kia Sorento for only $249 a month with zero down at Auto Express Superstore.
I want to see ya in a Kia.
I'm Jason Perico for Bianchi Honda, and I say every season calls for Erie's favorite SUV. Lease the spacious and refined 2018 Honda CR-V LX all-wheel drive for only $198 a month. Yes, all-wheel drive for only $198 a month. Bianchi Honda, trusted for wherever the road takes you. BianchiHonda.com.
It was a great weekend to celebrate Erie. The annual Celebrate Erie event aims to highlight the diversity and vibrance of our city. Those who went enjoyed great local food, the colorful chalk walk, the new multicultural district, and some great entertainment. Modern country pop duo Dan and Shay wrapped up the weekend of fun. And the city of Erie wants to know what you thought about the big event. It was the first Celebrate Erie for the Mayor Joe Schember's administration. This year, they made changes based on previous feedback, like focusing more on local talent and vendors. But they say they want to keep improving, and they're rewarding people who complete an online survey.
Complete the survey. Online, you'll be automatically entered to win a drawing. So we'll have 3 $200 cash drawings.
The winners of that drawing will be notified by email on August 31st. Entries must be submitted by that morning. For the link, visit yourerie.com. And the 9th annual Cardboard Regatta took place at the Bayfront Maritime Center. The event had 23 boats, which were built at homes by families, friends, and business groups. The winner gets a trophy and, of course, bragging rights. It's a chance to get out on the waterfront and have some fun.
Food trucks here, and there's judges that'll be judging these boats for the most creative and the crowd favorite and the most dramatic sinking.
All proceeds from the event go towards the maritime education programs. The 73rd Crawford County Fair is now underway. The fair, considered to be the largest agricultural fair in the state. It began its run at the county fairgrounds in West Meade Township. And this weekend's events included tractor pulls and wrestling. On Sunday, a car show. And the Miss Crawford County Fair pageant was enjoyed by everyone. The Crawford County Fair runs through Saturday the 25th, which features demolition derbies and closing fireworks. Saeed Abbas will have more fair coverage tonight on Jet 24 Action News at 5. Also this weekend, 2 people were inducted into the Agricultural Hall of Fame at the Crawford County Fair. Crawford County's Agricultural Hall of Fame recognizes individuals who have made significant contributions to the region's farm industry. Margaret Schilling-Gevin has spent most of her life at work on her farm in Crawford County, and she's been a long force behind numerous 4-H clubs and granges. Scott J. Preston has been a dairy farmer since 1960, and he's been active in the Future Farmers of America and the Lions Club, among others. Now, I feel like our last story of every afternoon is always about food, but I promise today's won't disappoint. Don't go anywhere.
It's the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, when you buy any size Aspen bed-in-a-box model, you'll get a free space base, and the shipping is free. Don't miss the back-to-school sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
You all know I've lived my whole life right here in Western Pennsylvania, and I've seen how your hard work has built our community. It was promised to you that when you were done working, you'd be taken care of. That's why I've fought to protect and preserve Medicare and Social Security, so you can afford the quality treatment you need. Because I believe in protecting the promise that was made to you and defending what lifetimes of hard work have earned.
Mike Kelly for Congress.
I'm Mike Kelly, and I approve this message.
These are the hands that have helped so many. Hands that may have provided for the family, fixed whatever was broken, or built a treehouse, but now may need some help doing some day-to-day tasks, including personal care, grocery shopping, and doctor visits.
Home Instead Senior Care makes it possible for your loved ones to stay at home.
Stay at home and get all the care they need.
At Home Instead Senior Care, we know how special these hands have been to you. And that's why to us, it's personal.
It's our anniversary sale at Furniture Row. Shop hundreds of rooms in every style starting at just $10 a month. Plus, 5 years no interest financing. Enjoy the largest selection at the lowest prices. Only at Furniture Row.
Someone stole Leo's iPhone.
An unlikely story
You paid $350 to get back Leo's iPhone.
leads to a demand for ransom.
I'm like, Leo, friends don't charge you to get things back.
Did he see an easy target?
Leo is 17, but his mental ability is probably like 11, 10-year-old.
You're starting out being a bully and a thief, and you're only 19.
Next, Judge Judy. Today at 4 on Jet 24.
A restaurant in Taiwan is offering up a different type of dessert on its menu.
Customers are gobbling up these all too real-looking puppy ice cream treats.
Oh.
They come in chocolate, milk tea, or peanut flavors.
Each is made in special puppy-shaped molds using a special recipe, which creates a hairy-looking frost on top of the ice cream.
Nice.
And they take 5 hours to make, and only 100 can be made in a day. All thanks to social media, these puppies are now in high demand. I'm sure they're expensive too, but
No
very
doubt.
cute.
No doubt about it. Hey, have a little puppy ice cream with this warm weather. Temperatures in your 80, low 80s for the day, with some smoky, hazy sunshine. For tomorrow, though, showers and storms. Some of the storms in the afternoon could be pretty strong. We'll be watching those. And it'll lead to cooler on Wednesday with some scattered showers, but we rebound temperature-wise for the weekend.
Awesome. That's all we have for you for Jet 24 Action News at noon. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Take care.